After an amazing response in 2021, the Indian IPO market is getting ready for a record-breaking 2022. Before I deep dive into that, let me first put things in context. The chart that you now see on your screen shows the number of companies that got listed on the stock exchange, the companies that came up with their IPOs in the respective years. So in 2016, this number was at 26. 2017 saw 36 companies coming up with an IPO, but post that till 2020s, this number was on a declining trend. But come 2021, this number shot up to 63, which is more than the combined total of the last 3 years. That was the kind of euphoria that the IPO market had in 2021. Now, if you look at the amount of money that these companies were able to raise, these companies garnered a whopping 1.19 lakh crore rupees in 2021. Now that we have set the context in place, let us talk about why I think that 2022 is going to be record breaking. Currently, 35 companies have already got approval from SEBI to get listed on the stock exchange in 2022. These companies are expected to rake in 50,000 crore rupees. Another 33 companies are waiting for an approval from SEBI. They have already filed all the documents and they are expected to rake in another 60,000 crore rupees. You add these two figures up, it totals to 68 companies, which is more than the entire 2021 number, and they are looking to garner 1.1 trillion rupees. And mind you, this is only for the initial stages of 2022. A lot many companies are still going to come to SEBI to file for IPOs in 2022. So this number is only going to go up from here on. Now that we understand the numbers, is it something that we should be overjoyed about? Should we be extremely ecstatic over the fact that the IPO market is getting such a response? Let's understand this with what happened in 2021. Now, so many companies got listed in 2021 because the investor sentiment was extremely positive. We were in the middle of a once in a lifetime kind of a bull run where Nifty almost doubled within an year's time. Now, the companies would always prefer to file an IPO during such times because the investor sentiment is positive and there would be a massive participation across all sectors of investors. This is exactly what we saw in many IPOs in 2021. But do you think this behavior is going to repeat itself in 2021? I honestly believe that the bull market rally that we saw in 2021 is not going to continue in 2022. While I'm extremely optimistic on the Indian equity market in the long term, I do believe that there are enough signs for consolidation in the market. Now, let me tell you why we should be cautiously optimistic about the IPO market in 2022. The first and the most important reason is that the monetary policy is being tightened by the central banks across the world, which means that the liquidity in the market, which was a major reason for driving the bull run in 2021, might not be there because the interest rates might go up to control inflation. With rising interest rates, the liquidity in the market is going to come down, and that is why there might not be that kind of a frenzy that we saw in 2021. On top of that, we have FPIs who have been massive investors in the month of December 2021. They have pulled out a lot of money from the stock market, which is why currently we are seeing a phase of consolidation or even a little bit of correction in the Indian stock market. Now, make no mistake, so many companies lining up for IPO is a very good sign for the overall Indian economy and its growth. But what I'm just trying to suggest through this video is one should not be overly excited about the kind of returns that these companies can give. So do invest, but invest after doing a proper research and invest in a disciplined manner. Alright, that's it from my end. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do subscribe to Finance Lens and I'll see you the next time.